So being a woman, I'm the main applicant for the program, and it wasn't that hard because I got the possibility to tell to my boss at the beginning, I can do this, like the walls of the trailers, and they see it's so hard for you, and you go to your supervisor and said like it's so hard for me just pulling up the method. They will say, okay, let's try another job. Like a sampler's job, it's a huge of positions. It's not just one. That's something that I really love to clarify because people think that it's just like assembling stuff, and it's just one work. And you have to keep in mind that Stoughton, it's a huge plant, and they do the whole trailer in plants. So you can be just in the beginning of the line doing walls, or at the end doing suspension and putting the tires of the trailer.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
อีกรอบ
เป็นโอกาสดีอีกครั้งหนึ่งที่เรามาจะเชิญคุณมารีนาเขาเคยมารายการแล้วเนาะที่เกี่ยวกับตอนที่เขาเข้ามาครั้งแรกๆนะคะว่าเขามาทำงานที่สเตอร์เทิลนะคะเป็นยังไงบ้างอะไรประมาณนั้นแต่ณตอนนี้เราจะมาดูเบื้องหลังมากกว่านั้นอีกเข้ามาทำงานแล้วเป็นยังไงบ้างชีวิตเป็นยังไงบ้างการเปลี่ยนแปลงที่นี่นะคะแล้วก็มีสิ่งที่ทุกคนตั้งตารอคอยอยู่เหมือนกันว่าตอนที่หลังจากเข้ามาแล้วเขาจะใช้ชีวิตอะไรกันยังไงจะหาซื้อบ้านยังไงค่าเช่าบ้านยังไงแล้วมีอะไรอีกนะคะเรื่อง
ก็คือ
ค่ะ
เธอก็จะมาแชร์ว่าหลังจากที่เธอเข้ามาผ่านโครงการแล้วได้ใบเขียวเข้ามาเรียบร้อยแล้วเนี่ยใช้ชีวิตยังไงบ้างที่สโตเทิลทำงานในสโตเทิลเป็นยังไงบ้างการไปโรงเรียนของลูกเธอหรืออะไรเงี้ยจะมาแชร์นะคะซึ่งมันก็คือคิดว่าทุกคนตั้งหน้าตั้งตารอคอยแล้วเอางี้เก็บเวลาไว้ให้คุณมาริอาน่ามาแชร์เลยดีกว่าว่าเธอมีอะไรที่จะมาแบ่งปันความรู้ตรงนี้ให้กับเราบ้างยังไงขอเรียนเชิญมารีนาขึ้นมานะคะ Please welcome Mariana Rojas to join us now.
Hello, Nina. Hello, Kate. How you doing?
Hello. Good morning, Mariana. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for inviting me, and good night for the people that do.
Yeah, in Thailand.
Right. True. Please go ahead. Could you please introduce yourself one more time?
Sure. So my name is Mariana, as you can see it in the live. I a success case of the EV3 process. I'm actually living in Stoughton, Wisconsin, in the United States. I'm a permanent resident almost 9 months ago, almost a year now. And I'm here to share with you guys my experience in Stoughton, my experience with the EV3 process, and also good news that we got for you.
Yeah. So how is the life there in the Stoughton? Can you tell us?
I really love it. I'm in love with Stoughton because we got a really good quality of life here. Just walking in the streets without problem of insecurity or something like that makes me feel so comfortable. I have a daughter. She's 9. She's 10. She's turning 11. And she's the one who give us like the highest reason to move from our country to here, and she's happy. Everybody's so kind here. Even Americans help you. At the beginning, I speak English, but at the beginning I was shy to talk, and they start to say, "Okay, let's talk. Let's try it." In the stores, when you're gonna buy the car, so everybody's being so kind with us. We got a really good neighborhood, and I'm in love with the city and also with the opportunity to live here.
Oh, wow. What grade does your daughter start with?
So back home she was in 6th grade.
Yes.
But here she started 5th grade just because of the language.
Yes.
Our native language is Spanish. So she know English when she arrived, but not that much. She's in 5th grade. Yesterday we got the conferences, and she's doing very well. I'm so happy and so glad about that, because they give them. There is a lot of international students in the school, so there's like a really huge community of Norwegian people here in Stockholm, and also from Ukraine,
Yes.
and Latins, and people from a lot of countries. So she's not the only one learning English at the time of the other, and they help them to improve the language. So, for example, for my little one, they give us books in Spanish and in English, so she can afford and work in both languages. Something that I wanna like. Something that they told us, and something that I'm working on, is to keep both languages for the little ones, because that's a huge opportunity that they have two cultures on them. For you guys, Asian culture and American culture, and for us, Latin culture and American culture. The teacher told us yesterday, don't speak in English to the kids at home. Just try to speak with them in their home language, because if you start speaking English to them, they will forget our language and our culture, and that's something that we don't want it to happen.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Totally agree about this. Yeah, they have
And
two
what's fun that
quality.
here
Yes.
in the family, we're trying to mix our cultures. There's some celebrations that we don't have here. For example, they celebrate St. Patrick's Day that is coming. For us, we don't celebrate that back home, but we're trying to go into those celebrations without missing our celebrations. So we're trying to combine both cultures, and it's a good experiment. I really like that.
Yeah,
That's
good.
very good. That's very good. And I really love that you mentioned that keep two languages, because that's a very good advantage when you'll be able to speak bilingual or trilingual. That is you can travel anywhere, and it keep definitely travel the world or have more opportunity in the future.
A lot of doors. And
Yeah.
something that the teacher of my little one told us yesterday, she told my little one, like, you got that huge opportunity that not all the people have it, because if I want to learn another language, I have to go to college, pay money to learn, and you have it at home. So that's a huge opportunity that our kids that are coming to live here have, and we as parents need to like go ahead with that opportunity, because they're kids, they don't know what to do. So as parents, we have to manage that situation and improve them languages too.
Yeah, agree. So many people ask me about, she is a woman, and the woman, how the woman work in the certain is the very
Is it
hard, or
difficult?
is okay,
How
or
hard is it?
can you tell?
So I said something that it's student, it's a hard work, but it's not something impossible. So you're working in a plant. It's not a lie. You're working in a plant. Probably the shifts are longer than back home. We used to work 8 hours, and student is 10 hours. But you are free Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that just make you balance. And when you get there, like if you're a woman, it's not about if you're a woman or not. Is that they try to give you the job that you are, like that you have the
Ability to do.
to do. So if at the beginning they send you to, I don't know, walls, like the walls of the trailers, and they see it's so hard for you, and you go to your supervisor and said, like, it's so hard for me just pulling up the metal, they will say, okay, let's try another job. Like assembler's job in Stockholm, it's a huge of positions. It's not just one. That's something that I really love to clarify, because people think that it's just like assembling stuff, and it's just one work. And you have to keep in mind that Stockholm, it's a huge plant, and they do the whole trailer in the plants. So you can be just in the beginning of the line doing walls, or at the end doing suspension and putting the tires of the trailer. So being a woman, I'm the main applicant for the program, and it wasn't that hard because I got the possibility to tell to my boss at the beginning, I can do this. I have huge hands. I'm bigger. So the job that I was doing was for a person who has like teeny fingers, and I was like doing so hard. And I told him like I can't. Like it's not because I don't want to do it. It's just like physically I can't. He said it's okay. I just see that you want to do it, but you can't. So they moved me to put stickers, and it's a good company to work. I know they're long shift. I know you're gonna be tired because at the beginning you're going to feel that your body don't want to do anything else than that, go and work and sleep. But you will used to get it in a month. Yesterday I met with a friend that he just went to the States 6 months ago. So he's working from Stoughton Trailers 5 months ago. And he told me at the beginning, I stand up from my bed, take a shower, went to work, get to the house, take a shower, and sleep. And now I'm doing other stuff. I can work, I can do groceries after stuff. I'm enjoying my Fridays because, as I told you, you just work from Monday to Tuesday. So at the beginning, it's kind of hard, but you will used to. And for being a woman, it's not a problem in there.
Oh, okay. So I have another question. You have a daughter with you. So, and you have to work. You both, husband and wife, have to go to work. How you manage with your daughter?
Okay, so at the beginning, we were working in different shifts. So there's 2 shifts in Stoughton Trailers, the morning shift and the night shift. So the morning shift is from 5 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon, probably 4. And then the second shift is from 4:30 to 4:30 in the morning, like 10 hours from there. So what we were doing is just like I was working in the day shift, and my husband was working in the night shift. Because when we arrived, we were in summer, and there's no school at summer. But when the school starts, we decide to go to a daycare. There's something called after school here in the US. So they have like daycares that keep the kids after, like in Stoughton, they went out of school at 3 p.m. So they stay in the daycare from 3 p.m. until the parent can come and pick them up. They're open till 7 p.m. in the afternoon. So she went to the school, then she went to the daycare, and I picked her up at 4:30 or 5 in the afternoon. So that's how we managed it.
Do you have to pay extra for the daycare?
The daycare, it depends on the age of the child, but yeah, you have to pay it weekly.
How much can you
How
tell
much
us?
Could you share?
It was for Salome, she was 10, and it was $105 per week. Yeah.
And $105 per week.
Yeah, it's per week.
So it's like a 20 a day, something like that.
Sorry?
Like a 5 days a week, right?
5
That you
days.
put it
And
up.
they give them
So-
food there. They give them like a snack in the day.
So it's
if they
about
have homeworks,
20.
they help them with the homeworks too.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
that is good. It's like a 20 a day, $20 a day.
Yeah, it's like $50 a day. After that, my husband stopped to work at Stoughton Trailers because he wasn't the main applicant. Now he's working as a bus driver, so his schedule is more flexible. So she's not anymore in the daycare. And for example, for today, there's no school day because there's conferences from yesterday to today, and he got the opportunity to go with her to job. So they got the opportunity to go with the kids to the job and be with them the whole day. So that's something that we really appreciate about his work.
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing
good.
opportunity.
Yeah, it is.
So can I get back to the work schedule again? You said if you have to work 10 hours a day, those include the break time? How long can you get the break? Oh,
Yeah, you can take your breaks. Oh no, it depends on the plant. In one of the plants that I have been, you can choose the time of your break, but in the other one, there is a bell that sounds in the whole plant, and everybody goes to break. There's two breaks, 15 minutes and 130 minutes. Usually, for the day shift, it's like at 8 a.m. in the morning and then at 11 a.m. like each 2 hours just to figure out. Like for breakfast and lunch, they have spaces to eat. They have micro ovens, and they always have vendor machines. If you forget to bring your food, you can buy sodas, water. You can buy sandwiches, salads, like all the stuff that they can put in vendors. And those are the two breaks that you have. Obviously, if you have to go to the bathroom, you're allowed to go to the bathroom any moment. But you don't need to go every single 5 minutes. Like
right.
it's okay if you go once or twice at the day, but it doesn't. They didn't tell you to don't do it.
So they only provide the break room, but they don't have the canteen or cafeteria that have food to serve or sell food from there. It's just the vending machine that you can purchase it from.
It's
Only
just a vending machine. They have tables. It's like a cafeteria, but they do
Right.
some food. Like everybody brings their boxes, like lunch box, and they start to eat together. Some people love to eat in the car. When I was there, I went to the car in my breaks just to talk with my family and eat in the car. It's something that you're gonna see a lot here in the United States.
Oh.
There's a lot of people that loves eating in the cars. I don't know why. But,
You're one of them.
You do too. You do too.
Yeah, and I think it's because you feel it's just like your space. Nobody's asking you anything. You're just eating and enjoying your time by yourself. Probably it's because of that, but yeah. So yeah, you can share food with your friends if you want, but most of the people just eat what they bring from home, or if they buy something in the vendor machines.
And when you said you have to work Monday to Thursday, 4 days a week, right? And have 3 days off,
Yep.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Are those Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they have the other people with a different shift working on those days, or the factory they close for those 3 days?
I know on Fridays there's some people that works probably quality, and there's some Fridays that are mandatory in the whole year, that the whole factory go to work. But on Saturday and Sunday, I think they don't work. I have never been there on Saturdays and Sundays.
Right. Okay.
But I know on Fridays quality works.
Okay. So, okay, that's might be another good question that when we visit the Stoughton this Tuesday, we will ask that question if they work on the weekend or not.
Yeah, probably they do for overtime, but it's not that often. Like probably they have a huge order to do, they do it, but it's not usual to work on. Something that I learned here is that Sunday, it's like nobody works on Sunday. Nobody. And then Saturdays, some people do, some people don't. Here it's super important, the family day. So I'm for Americans, the family day is on Sunday. So yeah, I don't think they work on Sundays.
So probably those are everybody day off. They can go to church and anything to spend time with the family.
Family days, yeah.
Yeah, that's something that is super important for Americans. Family is just
right.
like amazing.
Right.
With
So
that, one more question. do they ask you to do overtime or anything they require for you to do overtime?
As I told you, there's some Fridays that are mandatory. They will tell you that when you got into the company because they're in the calendar and they already have it. But if you got the availability and they need overtime, they will ask you if you want to come or not. It's not mandatory to do the overtime. So they will ask you if you want, and if you're free and you want to earn more money, you do it.
Right. So
But
they
if
offer the
cannot-
overtime. If you decide that you want to do it, you can get all those overtime just for extra money.
But
And
but
what-
if
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't want to do it, feel
It's
free to tell them
Yeah,
that
it's okay.
no, I'm busy.
It's okay because there's a lot of people that I know that works in Stoughton that also have another job. Just remember that we're residents and we can work not just for Stoughton trailers. We
Right.
can do jobs, three jobs if your body lets you do it. But I know a lot of people that works from Monday to Tuesday in Stoughton, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday they works in another place like Walmart, like McDonald's. So for the people that have another job, they will say, no, I can't do overtime. So they're okay with it. They don't like put points on you or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So overtime is not mandatory. It's just an options.
Yeah,
If you
it's option.
would or you wanted to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. And also with that, what the question? It popped in my head and then it's gone. Okay, I'll let Kate ask first.
Yeah. So I heard that from your experience, you come here to the US, you have to find a house by yourself, you have to find a car for yourself, you have to find a school for yourself. And I heard that you have a service that from your experience, I came here and it's difficult in the first time that you have to do things alone, right?
Yeah.
So now you have this service that the people can ask you to help about finding things in the first time for their life in Stoughton. What is the service that you have for the people now?
The service is called relocalization or soft landing. As you told us, like for me being here as the first time, it was hard. We spent a lot of time looking for a house, looking for a car. Probably we didn't get the correct decision with our first card. And everything was like, it take us almost 2 months to be ready. And one of those nights, that's night talkings with your husband, I was like, why people need to suffer this if we already know how to do it easily? So we decided to create a little enterprise for relocalization. And if you want to put the slide, so I can explain them what our service is. So at the beginning,
ดูสไลด์หน่อยค่ะ
at the beginning, we will just help you with housing assistance, finding house, with the requirements for your family. If you got kids near to school, but not that near, because here in the United States, if you are less than a mile from the school, you're not gonna get a bus, and the bus is something really important. So we're gonna help you finding a good house with a good price, not that expensive, not that cheaper, because you're gonna live well here in the States. One of the first steps that you have to do when you came here to the States is the Social Security step. It's just like going to the office and talking with an officer to be clear that your enrollment to the Social Security is done. And then to cut the numbers, because if you don't have your Social Security number here in the United States, you are not here. So after 3 days, after 3 labor days of coming, we go to the Social Security office in Madison and set up all this stuff. As I told you, school search. We got some dealers that help us to buy good cars in good prices. And they do speak English, Spanish, and I know there is one of the people that it's from Thailand, so we are so glad for that.
Wow.
And also getting the loans for the cars. I know we all came with savings, but using savings in cars is just like something that I don't want you to do. This is a country where do you need to build a credit score, and without a loan, you're not gonna do it. So we'll help you with that to get a loan for your car, not that expensive loan, not a car for $60,000, but a good car with a good rate in one of the banks here in Stoughton. We do job search support for the not main applicants, because main applicants will work in Stoughton trailers or in any other of the sponsors, but with the spouses or the kids that are under 18, we help them to find a job, probably near to Stoughton, probably in other factory, but yeah, we help them to get the job too. And about the car, we help you to with insurance, health insurance, and all the stuff to came to the country and feel comfortable with the welcome, because it's kind of hard. We're coming from another culture. Here everything is with appointments. For example, back home I can go to the bank and open an account without an appointment. Here you have to do an appointment to do it. So we will help you with that relocation service.
Wow. So all everything that the people need is in this service.
Yeah, everything that they need is in this service. We got virtual assistants that will meet with us, so we can help them to understand everything that is happening. And if they want, we got another service that we can go with them to all of the stages that you just seen in the slide. So yeah, that's a huge opportunity to them to they have someone who already go for that. And I'm so glad and thankful. I'm blessed with God, because we got already 60 families that we help in this process from other countries, from Colombia, from Venezuela, from Chile, from Paraguay, so from Spain too. So it's a process that it's improving every time. Now we got a lot of contacts in Madison. Even we are working to get more partners, but yeah, that's the service that we have from now.
Wow. So
That's great.
when
Good to
when the people come here, so you suggest that contact you first, or let them come here first and then contact you to
Whenever
find.
they are approved from the visa, we can start the relocation process. Whenever they got their passports with the visa printed in, we can start that process, because we got some people that came from their country and they already got homes. That is something really, really important, because they are not spending money in hotels. So yeah, whenever they get approved, we can start working in the relocation center.
Okay. So it means that you will find a house before they come, or just like a
Probably we can do
searching.
it. Yeah, probably we
Okay.
can do it to find a house before they can arrive to their own house, skipping the part
Okay.
of being in a hotel. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So okay.
okay,
Nina,
with
can you
that,
say?
you will you be able to like look outside just the Stoughton? Can you cover the other city nearby?
Yeah,
in
we're working in the
other
whole
houses?
state. We're working with families from the whole state, from the north to Wisconsin to the south. We're not just in Stoughton. We are in Madison, in Janesville, in the Wisconsin Dells, in the whole state. So there's no problem with that.
From what I know, the Stoughton trailer, they have several locations in the city, not just in the Stoughton. They
Yeah.
also have a couple city nearby that have a facility, which is do you know people who work in those facility by any chance or anything?
They start there, but then they move to Stoughton. because they
Yeah.
live here, but they're not that far from Stoughton. So Stoughton is the main
Yeah.
plan 5 and plan 6. Then Evansville, that is 20 minutes from Stoughton.
Yes.
It's another plant, and there is another one in Broadhead that is 45 minutes, but it's not that far. So for people who's gonna work in Broadhead, they will probably live in Janesville because Broadhead is a really, really small town.
Oh,
So
okay.
there is no opportunities for housing there, and there is no school there. So the biggest near city is Janesville, that is like 10 minutes through Rawhead. So yeah, we can get a house near to the job. That's what I really love to do, because I don't know, you guys are here, so you know, like drive in 20 minutes, it's
Yes.
just like drive in 20 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and in the Midwest, everything is so far from everything. So yeah,
With the timeline, when do you know which plant or location you will be assigned to when you arrive in the
that's
US?
kind of difficult because until you don't get here or you don't have a starting date, they will not know because they will send you where they need the position.
Okay.
So what we're doing now is just getting the house in the middle. So if they have to work Stoughton, they can do it. If they have to go in Evansville, they can do it. Or if
Yes.
they need to go to Broadhead, they can do it. So we're trying to find a like a central point,
Yes.
and then they can just go to every plan that they send them.
So
When you first came, oh,
yes.
so many
Yes,
questions,
first.
right, Kate?
The first,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
exciting. Okay, Nina.
Yeah, when you first came, I remember you told us that you start where else first before you moved to Stoughton. Is that correct? Is that I remember it correctly?
You
I
live
didn't
with
get.
your friend, right? You live with your friend before
I
to
used
send
to
to rent
I
the
used to
apartment.
live with one of my friends before to move to my apartment. Yeah.
Yeah, but the location that you start to work, is it in Stoughton or a different
No,
location?
I started to work in Broadhead.
Yeah, so you start with a different location. Then
Yeah.
when you get the house here
I
in
gotta move.
Stoughton, then you move and you got transferred to a Stoughton location.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
That's
that's
what
the.
happened to me. Yeah. I used to work for Broadhead, and then they moved us to Stoughton because our house is here in Stoughton.
And they have a big new headquarters nearby your house and a beautiful facility
Yeah.
with a
Yeah, I
gym and
see.
so nice.
Something that I need to tell the audience is that I work as an assembler for a little time, because then I got a job as an engineer in the headquarters that is just in front of my house. So it
Yes,
was really, really near to my house. And yeah, it was a good work too.
that's awesome. Wow. I don't know where the times go. It's just like already half hour and
I
we,
know.
Yeah,
If
we
you
have
got any
more.
other questions, just let me know. Probably
yes.
you can share with them also my social media. I'm
Yes.
happy to help them. If you're in the process or if you are thinking in get the process, it's something that it's fantastic. I always say it's the best decision that I have never made in my life. And I will wait you here for the next week so we can talk and share more opportunities with
Yeah,
these
yeah.
people.
It's
Yeah,
great.
we have more stuff to talk about and a lot of questions that the people ask, So maybe next time if we have time, we will make appointment for you to come back
Sure.
again, Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, I'm happy
All right.
to help them and to answer all your questions. Something that I really love to tell the people: don't be afraid of doing questions. I know for some people it's kind of hard, but when you arrive here, you will. For me, I didn't know that the ID and the license driver is the same because back home is different. And if you're afraid of asking, probably you're committing some errors. And that's for what the people that we stay here and want to help, that's what we're trying to avoid. Committing errors that cost you money and cost you time. And for me, time is pleasure than money because you are wasting your life in something that is not gonna got a benefit from you. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Any questions that you have, I know Nina and Kate will answer to you, and if they don't know, they will come to me, and if I have the answer, I will give it to them. And just enjoy the time at your country, because when you get here, it's going to change totally your life.
Change your life here,
Yes,
right?
yes. As much as we would love to keep you and ask all those questions, I know we know that you have to go because you have another appointment that you have to go. And yes, thanks again.
Thank you.
For being here with us today. And definitely we will find a chance to get some of your times, and you can share more about your experience and the services that you offer.
Sure.
Yeah. And we see you to next week, right?
Yes.
See you in person.
Thank you for inviting me. Probably we can do something really fast in
Yes.
person to answer just little questions. Thank you again for inviting me. I'm so glad to know you guys and see you next week. Have a good one. Happy weekend.
Thank you. You have a good, wonderful day.
ก็ขอบคุณทุกคนมากๆนะคะที่ติดตามชมรายการของวันนี้นะคะก็จริงๆยังมีอยู่หลายคำถามแต่ว่าคุณมาเรน่าต้องมีธุระต่อนะคะต้องไปทำงานต่อนะคะยังไงก็ฝากติดตามรายการนะคะที่ไหนนะคะนี่นะ
ฝากไลค์ฝากแชร์นะคะเหมือนเดิม Facebook Page YouTube Instagram ถ้ามีคำถามอะไรที่อยากจะถามเพิ่มเติมกับทางคุณมาเรียนาเพราะว่าสัปดาห์หน้าเนี่ยเราจะไปที่ Stoughton Trailer ที่วิสคอนซินนะคะเราก็ได้มีโอกาสเจอเธอแล้วก็ได้ไปเยี่ยมชมโรงงานที่นั่นถ้าใครมีคำถามที่อยากจะฝากเราไปถามหรือว่าไปดูมีมุมไหนของโรงงานมีอะไรเงี้ยทิ้งคำถามมาได้เลยพี่นีน่าโพสต์อยู่ในกลุ่มปิดแต่ว่าเดี๋ยวจะไปโพสต์ในกลุ่มเปิดด้วยว่าถ้าคุณมีคำถามอะไรมาทิ้งไว้พวกพี่จะได้รวบรวมแล้วก็ไปถามทางนู้นให้นะคะว่าหาโอกาสเราจะมีสามารถเก็บเกี่ยวข้อมูลให้พวกเราเตรียมตัวได้มากที่สุดเท่าที่จะมากได้ค่ะ
ค่ะรวมทั้งพวกเราก็จะไปเซอร์เวย์ต่างๆในทาวน์ต่างๆให้ด้วยนะคะแล้วก็โปรแกรมพิเศษเราก็จะมีไลฟ์จากที่นั่นด้วยนะคะแล้วเดี๋ยวทางเราจะแจ้งอีกทีว่าไลฟ์จะเป็นวันไหนช่วงกี่โมงนะคะแล้วมีงานอะไรที่เหลืออยู่บ้างคะตอนนี้
งานของแซบบี้
ของแซบบี้นะคะอยู่ที่เซาท์แคโรไลนานะคะ
อันนี้ค่าโครงการถูกเนาะแล้วก็งาน Stoughton of course ที่กับเวลาเดิมนายจ้างที่มีความมั่นคงสูง
ใช่ค่ะ
LC approve รวดเร็ว I140 approve รวดเร็ว
ค่ะ
งานใหม่ที่เพิ่งเข้ามา
ค่ะอยู่ที่มินนิโซตานะคะซึ่งถ้าเรามีโอกาสนะคะถ้าเรามีโอกาสอาทิตย์หน้าถ้าสมมุติเรามีเวลาทันเราอาจจะไปดู
สำรวจพื้นที่ใช่ไหม
แถวพื้นที่แถวนั้นนะคะถ้ามีโอกาสนะคะถ้ามีโอกาสเราจะพาชมตัวนั้นให้นะคะแต่อันนี้คือมันก็ระยะทางมันก็ไกลพอสมควรจากวิสคอนซินเนาะเราก็ดูก่อนนะคะถ้ามีโอกาสจะชมภาพ
นะคะเก็บภาพมาให้6 ชั่วโมง
นะคะ
ขับรถ
โอเคค่ะแล้วก็ยังมีงานเกี่ยวกับ construction นะคะที่มีอยู่ตอนนี้นะคะยังไงก็ขอบคุณมากๆนะคะสำหรับวันนี้แล้วเจอกันครั้งหน้าค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ
ขอบคุณค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ